So I'm just doing a site visit on one of the projects that I've been working on that we then had to pause because we'd pretty much come to the end of it. A Skinner Street one. So that took 6 weeks to work to get where we ended up on this one. But then I bought another block of flats, so I moved some of my team out to do this. So I've just come back after 2 or 3 weeks on this one. There was some slow progress, some painted decorator stuff going on, and I'm just kind of having a last assessment of what the extra bits that are left to be done, so I can bring some more new people back onto this one before we can get the survey booked and the refinance done. So on this one I bought it cash, and it was an open market below market value. I think in the end it cost me with stamp duty around 180,000. By the time I finish and refinance, I'm aiming for a refinance of value of around 260,000. So there's an uplift of about 80,000 in value. It cost me about 15,000 in terms of works. So potentially we're looking at 65,000 pound worth of new value created, which will then be used as part of my deposit when I refinance. So leaving none of my money into this deal, but I'm going to create a new passive income from that one of around £700 or so, because 1,200 is going to be the rent, £500 will be the interest only mortgage on it. So that will create a new £700 worth of income on this one. So let's take a look. So you can see now we've got to do some cleaning. I've had all the windows painted with Farrow Ball, railings rather. All the skirting. This is obviously the new living room with wood flooring, and sofas are fine. So we're just they're leather sofas. We're going to clean them and give them to tenants as well. So again, in my opinion, you don't have to have Buckingham Palace for £1,200, but if it's a clean, updated, warm house that looks fresh, people are more than willing to pay good money for living in it. So yeah, so that is just basically cleaning and tidying up a bit of mess before this room is pretty much done. Take my tools and all the bits and pieces to the next site, which I've bought already. Kitchen wise, we've got all the things that are in, all the appliances are in, they're all working. We're just leaving the cupboard open so they can air. I leave the heater on sporadically so it keeps the house free from damp and everything else. So and then we've built a new cupboard here with a boiler, put a brand new boiler in with the MagniClean that helps to keep the boiler working well over a long period of time. Bathroom has been done. We've got a bit of plastering to be done, skimming to be done around these edges. Tiling's in. Yeah, so it's looking nice and updated from what it was before. Let's take a look upstairs. All the carpets have been put in. New lights everywhere. See there. Wow, what a transformation from, if you look at the pictures from before, significant change. The only thing that we're waiting for now is new double glazing to go into this window, and there's a huge shortage of double glazing and it takes a long time to get things done at the moment. So we put in the order about 5 weeks ago and we're still waiting, and they've come to measure but no fitting yet. Cupboard here, that was a long cupboard to access the loft. I've kind of partitioned it to put a Hoover cupboard almost in here so it can be used. This is bedroom 2. Once again, we've kind of tidied up. The doors need to go back on. The reason why they've been taken off is because the carpets, new carpets, are much higher than the old stuff that was here before, that was 50 years old. This is the loft entrance that we've had skim. It's going to be a built-in cupboard, wardrobe for our tenants, and this door also needs to be shaved. So yeah, it's looking very, very nice. Getting somewhere now. And here is the last bedroom. Once again, things are pretty much done. A few bits and pieces that needs to be done. We had some bit of a leak from before, but that we need to get some stain blocks to be able to mask that leak. Otherwise, that's going to keep coming through. We use that Zeinsteiger, like a German brand for stain stop. That tends to do the job. Lots and lots of rubbish that you can see there. So that's all at the back of the garden at the moment. Got to get somebody to come in and clean and pick up all that rubbish for us. That's it. So on to the pretty much the next house now. I'm doing 3 flats by the coast. So we'll see you at the next video.